So you saying Jesus is black?
Jesus is black.
Jesus was black.
Jesus belongs to Africa, and Jesus was not a white man like me.
Who is this?
The devil. What?
Okay, how do you know he's black?
It's in the Bible. The Bible describes Jesus Christ as a black man.
He's right.
A new debate is taking the internet by storm, with some people arguing that Jesus may have looked much darker than many traditional Western images suggest. The discussion has sparked strong reactions online, leaving many surprised. What's your take? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more trending stories.
So you saying Jesus is black?
Jesus is black. Bro.
Jesus is not black.
What is he then?
He's Hebrew. Hebrew.
I'm not saying he is race. I'm not saying race.
Shut up, man.
He's up. He white.
What the fuck you want? You want me to cut your ass?
What color was Jesus? I was asked this today outside of the metro stop. I was administering ashes for Ash Wednesday, and this young black guy walks straight up to me and he says, "What color was Jesus?" And I am so glad that I know the right answer, because in my younger years, I would have said something completely different and completely wrong. And I told him, Jesus was black, and his face lit up. And he said, "I never imagined in my wildest dreams that a white priest would admit that Jesus was black." And here's the thing, Jesus was obviously dark-skinned. That's unquestionable. But he was also ontologically black. He was born into an oppressive empire, and his life was threatened from day one. He knew what it was like to be hunted and to have the illusion of freedom. As James Cone said, the cross of Christ was the lynching tree in America. Jesus was lynched by Rome, just like so many black people in America. I'm not sure why Jesus being black is so threatening to some white Christians, but it is. You'll find out in the comments. So if it's threatening to you, maybe this Lent is an opportunity to go inward and find out why your Jesus needs to be white. Because Jesus was absolutely black. And that truth matters because if we're going to have a relationship with him, we need to recognize him first. I love you, all of you.
And don't you black people ever forget one thing. The man that helped Jesus carry that cross was a black man. And don't ever forget another thing. Jesus belongs to Africa as much as he does to Europe and Asia. He was born in that part of the world that touches Africa and Asia and Europe, and Jesus was not a white man like me, nor was he as black as some of you. We don't know what the color of his skin, but it must have been a dark color like the people of his day, because he was a man like them. Don't ever say it's a white man's religion or a black man's religion. It's a world religion. He belongs to the world.
This is not to start any arguments with anybody, but I'm about to prove to you while Jesus, Yeshua, was black. His hairs were white as snow. His hair texture was also woolly. His eyes were a flame of fire. His feet were the color of fine brass burnt in a furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters. He had hairs like wool. Black people hair. His feet was like fine brass burnt in a furnace. This is fine brass burnt in a furnace. This is also fine brass burnt in a furnace. Honestly, I don't know where this Jesus came from. The least they could have did was get the hair color right and the hair texture right. Even if y'all didn't want Jesus to be black, the least you could have did was do everything else right. And I can tell that a lot of y'all is uneducated because y'all love to say that Jesus is from the Middle East, so he's a goldish color. But back then, the Middle East was a part of Africa.
Do you think Jesus was a white man?
No, I don't think he was white.
Because they always depict him that way.
Yeah, but that's like just an Americanized version of, you know, he was definitely of like a darker skin complexion for sure. You know, dude, imagine if I'm gonna like, yeah, he was totally white. Like he was like white, like like blue eyes, you know,
just like me.
Yeah, he looked exactly like me, but with like long brown hair. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Who is this?
The devil. What? That's the devil. That's the man called Caesar Borgia. Who? The son of Pope Alexander the Sixth of Rome. All right, this is an image that was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. It was also painted by Michelangelo. So this is, according to Revelation 13, the image of the beast. Jesus Christ was never white. Jesus Christ is a black man, according to the Bible, and you are the Israelites, black people. All right, that's who we are, the real Jews.
Okay, how do you know he's black?
It's in the Bible. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14 and 15. Daniel chapter 10 verse 5 and 6. Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. Revelation chapter 2 verse 18. The Bible describes Jesus Christ as a black man.
He's right.
How do I say this? The entire Bible is about black people. Not only was Jesus black, but every character in the Bible seems to be black too. Yeah, Zephaniah and Jeremiah and Jebediah, those all aren't white people names, okay? And Jesus wasn't some tan, partially melanated Middle Eastern person either. I'm talking straight up black dude, okay? Even in the book of Revelation, when you get the vision of Daniel, he's describing someone with feet like burnt brass and white woolly hair, and we've got the deep running water voice with the red eyes, and you guys, he's black. The Jewish people are black people, like Kanye was right. And those people yelling at the park dressed in purple about black people being the real Hebrew Israelites, they're right, okay? Like, anytime you see the word Hebrew or Israelite or Jew in the Bible, in your mind you got to replace that with black person. So the whole Bible is going to make a lot more sense to you once you start reading it like that. But you need to let this get settled in your heart now before you get up there. So I mean, they were literally whipping him on his way to get crucified, you guys. Crucifixion was a punishment like for slaves back then, and gladiators, and all the gladiators were black too. Did you know that? Like, you guys, he was sold for 30 pieces of silver. That was the maximum amount of money that a slave could be sold for. Oh, just coincidence? Above his cross, it says INRI. They were like mocking him. They were saying it says this is the king of the Jews. They're saying, like, here's the king of the black people. Look what we did to him. Why does the KKK burn crosses, you guys? The racist KKK. It's just black people, rejoice. You are God's chosen people. Like, I mean, those are some big shoes to fill, but be honored. Like, feel good about that. Like, how cool. Anyway, see you later. Jesus was black.
Yeah, everybody need to repost this video. I need y'all to understand, Christianity did not start in Africa. The earliest form of Christianity is found in Ethiopia because Frumentis, which was a Roman person, came with his brother to Ethiopia shipwrecked and then went to King Izana and started spreading his Christianity. King Izana of Ethiopia liked Christianity and sooner or later made Christianity the official religion of Ethiopia. It came from Rome. It is not a black religion.